Good morning, everyone. I understand that it's difficult to have fun while you're learning at home. So I'm going to give you some suggestions and some helps so that you and your parents can work together and have some fun during this time of learning together. First thing is play games. Find some games to play that will encourage your learning and your brain, like Yahtzee or cribbage would be a good one if you know how to play cribbage. Any game that would be fun to play that would help you also learn. One of the favorites of all my students and my grandkids and kids around me is called Picnic Ant. They love playing this game. It's an addition, or you can make it a multiplication game, or you can just make it a number recognition game. And it's so much fun for them, and they love it. Another thing that you can do is practice spelling words or your math facts by getting some sidewalk chalk and go outside and write your words on the sidewalk or write your math facts on the sidewalk. But make sure as you're doing it that you say each letter as you write it. Another way you can practice is to get a pan and put sand in it and use your finger to write the words. Again, make sure you say the letters as you write each one in the sand. You can also use shaving cream if you want and write your letters or your math facts in the shaving cream. Another way to practice your spelling words is to tap it out. So let's say your spelling word is project. So you would say the word project and you would start up on your shoulder and you would say Project, project. And each word, as you are spelling it, you tap it out on your arm. For how many ever letters there are, that's how many you tap. And you say the letter as you do it. That's another really good way to help you to remember how to spell the word and to have a little bit of movement and fun during your spelling time. Another thing you can do is get either sandpaper or this kind of plastic mesh, and you can put it underneath your piece of writing paper and get a crayon and you write your words. You put the paper over the top like this, and then you get a crayon and you write your words on the paper that's on top of the mesh. And that will help you also when you're spelling or remembering your spelling. You can also do it for your math facts that you can practice writing them as well. Another thing that your parents can make for you, especially if you have siblings, is called a whisper phone. It's really easy. You go and you get a 1/2 inch, 2 elbows of the PVC pipe, and then a little joiner piece, and you push them together, and then when you talk into it, you can talk really soft and no one else can hear you except for yourself, and it comes out really loud when you're listening to it. So this is another really good thing that you can do to help when you are practicing your reading or your spelling. You can talk to yourself and spell the words into your little whisper phone. One game that I created for my kids when they were growing up to help them with their math facts was to play a game called High-Low. I would start it off with dice, and I would give them 2 dice, and they would throw the dice, and the first time they had to add the 2 numbers together, and whoever got the highest number would get a point. And then they would throw the dice again, and then they had to subtract the numbers, and whoever got the lowest number would get a point. And you'd keep going until you got 10 points, and then that person would win. Now, another thing you can use is you can use a deck of cards. You take out all the face cards and just use the numbers, or you can use rook cards because there's no faces on them, there's just all numbers, and you can pass out 2 of those cards and either add or subtract those together. So dice only go up to 6, but the cards can go, if you use the rook cards, they go up to 14. So you can use those to add and subtract together. As you progress and as you get better with your math facts, then you pass out 5 cards. and you use it in the order of operations. So the first two you would multiply, then the next card you would divide, then the next card you would add, and the last card you would subtract. And again, you try to get the highest number the first time and then the lowest number the next time. It takes a lot of strategy and a lot of skill to do that as you get older, and using those cards. So that would be another way that you could practice your math, and it's in a very fun way. I will come up with some more things the next time. Have a great day.